Okay, here's a really old blind item from October 2011 that talks about Ryan and Scarlett and Blake. Blind items are always read in honor of the blind item queen, Kyle Marissa Roth, whom we miss so much. Okay, this is from October 2011 from Crazy Days and Nights, and it's long. I think the blind items were like longer back then. Here's something I don't really understand. Why, with the very notable exception of Alanis Morissette, do all of Ryan Reynolds' exes seem to always seek him out in times of trouble? In the past month, he has been with Scarlett J at least 3 times and not just dinners, but also they went to a concert together. Olivia Wilde, who he may or may not have dated, was at the same concert with Ryan and Scarlett, and no one really seems to care. I think there would have been some fireworks if Blake Lively was there too, though because I am not sure she is on Scarlett's Christmas card list. This past weekend, Blake went up to Boston from New York with Ryan and spent the weekend at Ryan's place in Boston. Ryan does not really seem like the kind of guy who would allow himself to be the backup guy. Scarlett gets dumped by Sean Penn, heads back to Ryan. Olivia, well, we are not sure what went on there, but goes to Ryan. Blake gets dumped and goes back to Ryan, who did not treat her that great during their first time together. Even Sandra Bullock has Ryan over all the time, but that has got to be just friends. Is he just a great listener, nice to look at, or is he just so into himself that he does not want to hear about your troubles and pulls tough love and tells you to move on? And why does Alanis hate him so much? So I feel like there's a lot to unpack here, however many years later. Well, it says Blake and Ryan were together and then broke up and then she got back together with him. I wonder what that was about. Alanis hates him so much because she saw the real him, I think. And it was all explained in her album, Flavors of Entanglement. And just as a timeline recap, Blake and Ryan met in July 2010 on the set of the film Green Lantern. Ryan was married to Scarlett Johanssen at that time, and Blake was dating Penn Badgley at the time, Dan Humphrey from Gossip Girl. And according to Google, Lively and Badgley split in October 2010, and Ryan and Scarlett announced their divorce in December 2010, and the divorce was finalized in July 2011. And again, this blind is from October 2011. But yeah, and also this blind confirms that Ryan and Sandra Bullock are just friends.